All right, guys. Burning the midnight oil. Let's talk about what's not on the engine stand anymore. All right, guys. So in this episode, we're going to go over our triumphs and failures. So as you see, I was saying, you see what's not on the engine stand anymore, right, guys? And we've had a couple little setbacks. It's the way it is when you work on cars, and then you kind of mix a bunch of things together and try to get things going. But unfortunately, I can't bring you a running video because even though I have two carburetors sitting right over there on the workbench, and down there on the floor, I've got carburetor kits, and I even have a carb dip can. I don't have the right carburetor, guys, and me and the owner both thought they might work. It's back and forth. It's kind of a long story. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over some of the things that I've been doing and kind of just go from there. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you this really awesome truck. It's a hand-built pickup here, and you guys should check this thing out. So I don't have a ton of information on this thing. The owner bought it. It's a Volkswagen Bug Pan of some sort. It has an IRS rear suspension, so you'd think it'd be newer, but they could have spliced in an IRS instead of a swing axle because it does have 5-lug. I don't know. So it's a jumble of parts. Let's put it that way. Let me know what you guys think about it. I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, I'll show you over here. So as you see, the engine is in the car. And as you notice, it's not quite all put together. So I'm kind of working on that tonight. I've got the intake manifold that I modified. I'm waiting for the paint to dry on that. There's the fan shroud we painted right there the other day. I've got assortment of parts and bits and pieces, a generator. I cleaned up and refreshed this. So this all looks brand new again. You see the little Volkswagen emblem in there. Pretty cool. So the clutch, flywheel, shims, everything's in it. It's bolted in. The starter's in it. The studs were replaced. I'm just kind of trying to chug along here, guys, and get this thing done. I just wanted to bring it to you because he's coming tomorrow morning at some point, I don't know, 11 o'clock to 1, somewhere around there, is what he told me. He's coming and he's actually going to be picking this thing up. He's gonna take it with him because he's got a show event that he's gonna go to. It's a super bummer that I didn't get a chance to break it in yet or run the motor or do anything with it because I don't have a carburetor. So, excuse me. So anyways, he's gonna wind up bringing it back to me, and I'm going to do the motor break-in and all of that stuff at a later date. And this thing is gonna have some pretty cool exhaust on it, pretty wicked, hopefully by the time it gets back. So we'll be able to check this thing out, and I think we're gonna take it around the block. Maybe we'll do some brake work to it, because I remember he said the brakes are a little, like they try to kill you when you use them. So we might be addressing that. There's a couple spots on the body that need to be welded up, and you know, little things like that. But this is a homemade contraption that somebody took a Volkswagen Bug pan, right? And they pulled the body off and they narrowed the pan down. They shortened it so that it's got a really short wheelbase. I mean, this thing is tiny. I mean, tiny. So it's got a really short wheelbase, and they basically just handmade the body. I don't know how else to explain it. Like the structure is made out of tubing. The back portion that you see right here, like all of this right here that you see, that is from I think he said a fridge or a washing machine. Yeah, you heard me. The doors open up kind of neat. So you reach inside, lift up on this tab, and it's got suicide doors. Pretty neat. Doesn't look like the most comfy seats, but they'll work. The shifter is just, I mean, so it's a welded together chain to make the shifter. I mean, how cool is that? It don't get much more hot rod than that, guys. It's got some 5-lug, you know, bolts on it here, these guys. And I think these are, I don't know, we were going back and forth about it when he was here. These might actually be Porsche wheels. I don't know, but they might be. And then as you see, the body, right, was all like handmade. A little bumper on the front. It's got some, like, you know, let's see, it's back up here. It has this spider design on the front, you know, and it's got these old school looking headlights in it. I guess he's got some trick stuff he's gonna be putting for lights on the front end of this thing. And I mean, just check it out, guys. I mean, tell me that isn't cool. You know, you wouldn't drive this around and have a little fun with it. Why not? And this, guys, is why I was telling you that the 40 horsepower was gonna be more than plenty. This thing weighs nothing. It probably weighs as much as the doors, the hood, and the deck lid on my Challenger. No joke. Anyways, I just wanted to bring this to you. Unfortunately, I don't have a startup video for you guys. I do apologize. That was the plan. That was what I was hoping to do. So unfortunately, that is not gonna happen. So the next time you see this little contraption here, I don't know if he named it. It's a curse not to name your car. You're supposed to name your car. I'll have to ask him. But anyways, anywho's, this thing here will be coming back, and I will be doing the break-in procedure. And like I said, we'll maybe scooter on down the road a little bit. I'll take you along with me. It'll be interesting. It's been a long time since I drove anything that was Volkswagen powered, so should be fun. And let's see, what do I got left, guys? I'm gonna hopefully just kind of mock up the engine up for him so he can take it to the show with him, and then he'll bring it back, like I said. But I got to get the shroud back in, the bolts back in, the tins. There's wiring that has to be addressed. There's a generator that has to go in. The intake manifold has to go on with the gaskets. Some wiring stuff has to be buttoned up. The exhaust needs to go on it that we're gonna use currently when he brings it back to break it in. So we're gonna change the exhaust. He's gonna change the exhaust later at an exhaust shop. So, and yeah, basically. Oh, and check this out. So he made these mud flaps. We were talking about it. They might need to be shortened just a touch. because when I put the motor in, now they're touching the ground, and that's not even with anybody in the vehicle yet. But as you see, there she is, guys. That's her home for now. We were talking about doing like maybe a 1600 for this little DP motor. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, so like I said, I'm burning the midnight oil, guys, trying to get this all back together so he can come and get it tomorrow. And yeah, so like and subscribe, guys, and leave some comments and let me know what you think about this little guy here. Like I said, hand-built truck, kind of resembles you know, like a late 20s pickup. How much cooler does it get than that? V-dub powered. I mean, come on. Everything, you know, everything about it's cool, and the V-dub part is amazing. I don't know if you guys know, I'm a big fan of Volkswagens. I had like a bunch of them, so I love Volkswagens. So anyways, what else can we go over real quick? I got a video coming too here in the near future. We're gonna be pulling a dent, a boo-boo, out of the back of Casper. Yeah, you heard me. It's been there since I received the truck. My buddy that used to own the truck had a little bit of a boo-boo, like a Wile E. Coyote moment. So we're gonna address that. I'm gonna bring you guys along for it and show you guys how to pull a dent and properly repair it and get it ready for paint, basically, because we're not shooting paint in my garage, guys. So, but anyways, it's been fun to work on. I know we've had some setbacks and we've had a couple little issues, like the keyway for the generator, gone. Explain that. You know, the dual carburetors. So these guys here that I got, you see these guys here? I have a brand new carburetor and a used carburetor with a carb kit. Neither will work for this application. So that's part of the fun, guys. Like, realistically, that is truly part of the fun of actually working on your own vehicles or working on projects or working on anything, you know. Understand that you're gonna have setbacks and you're gonna have little things happen here and there. It just is what it is, guys. It's part of the fun of doing it. And, you know, like I said, and check this thing out, guys. Like, seriously. How could you not like that? That's just neat. Yeah, so anyways, as I was saying, you guys have any questions, comments, anything like that I might be able to fill in on this little dude here? You guys feel free, you know, leave some comments and leave some feedback. Let me know what you guys think. I got another cool car I might be working on, maybe in the near future. You guys should check that out too. I don't know if you ever heard of it, AMC Rambler, Flathead 6, kind of a cool car. I might be working on that too, so that might get drug over to that One Life garage. So we'll see. And yeah, you know, that's basically it, guys. You know, get out there, you know, get you an old car, get you an old project, find you something like this, you know, and get the wrenching, guys. You know, live life, have fun, and keep your chin up. You know what I mean? We've touched base on that before, you know, my old saying, chin up, move forward. So, yeah, we'll see this car back here again shortly on this channel, and we'll get it all buttoned up, all finished up, and that's basically it, guys. That's it. So, thanks for coming along. You all have a good one.